It's truly an honor to be here and for the first time to introduce myself as the minority leader for the Assembly Republicans. We are a strong group even though we are in the minority, and we have continued to fight for all Californians who are paying the price for the Democrat uniparty rule that has made California so unaffordable. We are fighting for all generations of Californians to live here and stay here, and they can all pursue the California dream. So with that, I would like to introduce my leadership team, beginning with the Republican Minority Whip, David Tongipa. He will be handling a majority of our communications, and as many of you know, he is fantastic in the media, has done a wonderful job on social media, and will be getting out the message of what happens here in Sacramento. We also have Josh Hoover. Josh Hoover will be our floor leader. He offers extensive policy knowledge and has truly proven himself that he is pragmatic, realistic, and honest when it comes to what policy can do to Californians or for Californians, and we look forward to him bringing that insight to our caucus. We also have our caucus chair, Natasha Johnson. Natasha comes from the corporate world and knows what organizational structure can do for a successful team. We look forward to her bringing her known motto of facts over feelings to our caucus and bringing us through and to any challenge that faces our caucus. And rounding it out, my deputy minority leader, Joe Patterson, who we know has been a strong conservative from the moment he has been here. We appreciate his dedication not only to the mission of the Republican caucus, but to the mission of bringing our message to the masses, and I look forward to having him along for the fight all the way through the end of November and for many years to come.
Minority Leader, what happened this afternoon? How did you become leader, essentially?
Well, I want to begin by thanking Leader Emeritus Keith Flora. He has been here for a decade now and has dedicated an extreme amount of time, energy, love, and passion to our caucus. So we continue to work with him and are excited to work with him. This came about because I truly do believe that new energy, new excitement is what is needed to engage a new voting base that has felt left behind by Sacramento. What I will tell you is message is the same. We are united as a Republican caucus, and we are focused on affordability here in the state of California.
Some members of the caucus said they did not support this change of wanting different.
Leadership changes happen. That's commonplace throughout the time here. When a majority of the caucus feels like new leadership is necessary and the votes are there, that's when these changes happen. Like I said, we all continue to support Mr. Flora. I look forward to earning the trust and respect for those that did not approve of this leadership change, but what I can promise you is that they will have my absolute commitment to not only continuing to work hard, but to earn their vote in the future.
But what's your response to the California Post story that came out about Mr.
Great time for the leadership change like this. For those of you that are questioning why now, what I will tell you is there is no time like the present, and I think a lot of that in the article was unfortunate and not accurately reported. Mr. Flora has been a wonderful member of our caucus, and I look forward to having him here as he enters his final term next year.
And how do you plan to manage the wide-ranging ideas of the caucus? I know that was maybe a problem in the past. I wonder how you plan to move forward with different kinds of Republicans in your caucus.
It's just indicative that for the Republican Party is truly a big tent party. We have members from all over the state that represent very different districts, that have very different life experiences, and all of their viewpoints and opinions continue.
Was the sales tax vote an integral part of this change?
I voted no on the tax. I'm not really here to comment on why Leader Flora did. That's more a question for him.
Some members are worried that this is happening before an election, and this presents the perception that there's possible instability in their caucus. How would you respond to that?
There is absolutely no instability in our caucus. Our candidates are amazing candidates who are locked in. They are ready to fight, as is the rest of our caucus. And they have my commitment that I will spend every minute, all the way through the time that the new members are sworn in, fighting for every vote. We want to bring Republicans home. We want to make sure that they show up to vote in November. And we also want those that are jaded by the California policies that have left this building, that have left them behind, and tell them that voting for a Republican means voting for common sense and voting for money staying in their bank accounts that they worked hard for.
Keith Flora's main message was bipartisanship. What would you say is your main message as you go into this leadership position?
The bipartisanship is that my colleagues on the other side of the aisle recognize the problems that their policies have helped create. The bipartisanship comes in when we acknowledge the problems and we create instantaneous and widespread and decisive solutions for Californians. That's the bipartisanship. That's the opportunity that I hope they take with the Republicans. Thank you all so much. Do you have any questions for my team?
good to know who's on your team then. Thank you.
Thank you.